sense because they're on the same tyres as Russell Ingall, and they seem... Ingall's obviously getting his things up to temperature. Yeah, they're both Perkins and the Ford guys were saying, and Johnson and Bauer were saying they couldn't get temperature in their tyres, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Larry Perkins is giving John Bauer a really hard time, and Peter Brock just staying in touch about a car length or two back. We ride now with Peter Brock in the 05 HRT Commodore. See Perkins trying the outside option there in the Shell S's. Long way around, so Larry tucks in behind JB. Looks like it is Tony Longhurst sitting in behind Peter Brock. Indeed it is. Longhurst in the Falcon tagging on to this group of three.
There's not a lot to, when you look at top speed, there's not a lot to choose between any of them. You know, unless somebody gets a draft, they're all much of a muchness.
Well, just having a look at our screen here as we watch Peter Brock manoeuvre and work his way around. Greg Murphy has worked his way back up into the top 10 and currently sits in 10th position. So Murphy is on the way back, and he's not too far behind Longhurst. So it won't be too much longer before you see Murphy get back up in there. He's a young charger. He's a very hard charger. He's very aggressive. Doesn't like to lose like any of these guys.
And will be really kicking himself.
And he'll be back. This is the battle.
Yeah, if you see right just on the back. Well, just missed him.
There he is there.
Yeah, right there.
He's already on the back of Tony Longhurst. Here's the Shell Helix race update for you. It's Seaton, Gardner, Ingall, Scaife and Jones. The top five haven't changed, but we're watching the next five. Bow, Perkins, Brock, Longhurst and Murphy. That's where the action is, that's for sure. Perkins has put a little bit of a gap on Brock there down the main straight. He tries the outside option. JB's got that good inside run again. You can see the disc glowing beautifully, and Murphy's got up past Longhurst already. So Murphy's on the charge. Down the back section, down through the dip they go. Well, this will be interesting, Barry, to see how far Murphy can work his way up.
He's up behind the governor at the moment, isn't he?
Here they go, Larry trying the outside option once again, then just decides to tuck in behind John Bow. This is fantastic. This is the battle. 5th back through 10th. Rather 6th back through 10th. Bow is at the head of this freight train at the moment. There is Greg Murphy just ahead of Tony Longhurst. We take the view out of the back of the 05 Mobile Commodore. Here's his young teammate, Greg Murphy. Having a look up the inside. We have a look whether Murphy's successful or not. Will he be able to hold it in there? And yes! So Murphy picks up yet another position and moves up into 8th now. So he is on the charge. The next victim on his list, Larry Perkins.
Yeah, well, Larry ain't the easiest bloke in the world to get past, though, is he really?
Then he's got to negotiate against probably the hardest guy, John Bow. So through the back part of the circuit we go. Time is running out for Greg Murphy, but he's certainly made up a lot of ground. He is right up on the back of Larry Perkins. How good is this braking?
Brave.
Through they go. Greg Murphy just trying to weave his way through, get past everyone. We'll see how he goes under brakes this time round. This is where he picked up Longhurst 2 laps ago and Brock 1 lap ago. Here's a replay of John Trimble. Just turning it round. Now, let's have a look at it here. Murphy is tucked in behind Perkins, who's sitting on the outside. Now he ducks on the inside. Murphy done on the inside.
Hot stuff. That's good. I mean, when you get past a bloke like Perkins, but mind you, Perkins hasn't exactly given up, has he?
Great driving by Greg Murphy. He is just fantastic under brakes. Really working the Mobile Commodore overtime. Now he's got John Bow in his sights. Our race 1 winner here this afternoon. Let's not lose sight or forget that this is Greg's debut race meeting in the Shell Australian Touring Car Championship, and Perkins is giving him a working over. We have a look now. John
Perkins
Bow.
back again. Got him.
Beautiful driving by Larry Perkins. Straight up the inside as quick as you like. We now ride with Peter Brock.
Brocky looks like he's out for a Sunday afternoon drive.
Not looking too stressed there. Here is the braking duel again. Perkins versus Murphy. Perkins has got the more preferred line on the inside through that right-hander. A little bit of a touch there. Beautiful camera work to pick that up. Zoomed in right at the right time. Watching 6th place. John Bowe fight off the challenge from Larry Perkins, Greg Murphy and Peter Brock.
This is cutting John Bowe a bit of slack, by the way, isn't it? Because the other guys are so occupied with each other that it's letting Bowie sort of do his own thing. He's good on the brakes, Murphy, isn't he?
Let's not forget about our top 5. It is still Seaton, Gardner, Ingalls, Scaife and Jones. They're out the front doing their best, but this is where the action is. It is really on. The 2 HRT Commodores chasing Larry Perkins, who in turn is chasing Johnny Bowe. And in fact, there is a little bit of a buffer there now. Between Bowe and Perkins, we ride with Wayne Gardner in the Coca-Cola Commodore. Over on the back part of the circuit. Looked like he was making up a little bit of ground. In fact,
yeah, he has. It has, look, but he's under a second there. Well, you can see there it is, right in front of you. Oh, that's great. It'd be kind of good for Gardner if he could win this one. You know, I really feel sorry for somebody when they do get all that stuff. Get out of the way.
It's coming up on the inside of Wayne Russell there. We have 3 laps left to go as they come across the strike. Can Seaton hang on, or will Gardner be able to come up with a win and a good way to start the 97 season?
Well, if there's anybody that's going to have a go, it'll be Gardner. But as I say, he's got that kind of taboo about him at the moment, so he's got to be a little bit careful, and we'll have to wait and see.
Well, the gap is 7/10 of a second. You can see it with your own eyes that Gardner is only really a couple of car lengths behind Seaton and really starting to turn it on in the dying stages. The Bridgestone shod car of Glenn Seaton at Ford Credit Falcon back to the newly Yokohama shod car of Wayne Gardner, who really comes up under brakes.
Oh, Larry goes.
Replay of Perkins just spinning there. Let's go down trackside. Here's Mark Osler.
Yeah, it's interesting, Lee, watching this battle. Just looking at that myself. Larry smoking them up, getting back onto the track. They're all pumped up here under lights, no doubt about it. Looking at that battle between Gardner and Seaton. Because Gardner switched to Yokohama tyres this year, he has the ability of being able to swap the rears with the fronts. They're interchangeable. So maybe at this stage of the race, the second race, we've only got 6 tyres to play with.
Well,
and he just got him.
Gotcha!
So Gardner really has some sort of grip advantage here, and he's certainly using it to maximum effect.
Just going berserk is Wayne Gardner. Well, we were inside Glenn Seaton's Ford Credit Falcon, and you saw Gardner just slip up the inside. A beautiful move. So a new race leader.
And he's pulling away. Look how quick he's pulling away.
This is just fantastic for the Coca-Cola Wayne Gardner racing team. A great way to start 97. He was a little bit down in the dumps. Here's the Shell Helix
on
replay.
The brakes.
Look at the disc blowing.
Oh, clean up on the curve.
Seaton tried to come back on the inside. You now ride at the front of Glenn Seaton's car. Wayne Gardner is 1 lap from victory.
Oh, look at Seaton. That'll be a big one if he can do it around the outside.
Here comes Glenn. He won't be giving in either. This is the run to home. Seaton's got to do it, and he's got to do it soon.
Oh!
Has a look up the inside of Wayne Gardner. This would be...
Well, there's only one more chance. That's the second little tight S's. Down here, up the inside, but there's no chance Gardner's going to leave the door open.
Wayne Gardner would be so pumped up inside the car at the moment. This is it. It's on for young and old. Gardner's going for his 2nd career win. His first one was at Malala last year in race 3. Can he do it again? Seaton! Glenn Seaton is all over the back of him, but it's all too late. Gardner's going to have the run to home in the Coke Commodore. Well done, Wayne Gardner. He takes out race 2 here at Calder Park. A fantastic effort.
Yeah, good. Great race, and I have to say, very well-deserved win from Gardner.
A really good run to home by Wayne Gardner. Held off the challenge from Glenn Seaton. There he is, screaming.
Get a load of that. I don't blame him.
The Coke team, Alan Heafy, and the entire team would just be so delighted down in the pits. All the hard work. He's had a lot of bad luck and a lot of altercations, but now it's all worthwhile. He'd be a very, very happy man. They cruise around the back part of the circuit. Full credit to him, because Seaton had a bit of a gap there.
Oh, he had a bit of a gap. Yeah, a really big gap. But